250. 250. Knee high. Pushing with it. Yes, Jonathan. See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
Hello and welcome back to Sports Click Filbasket International Championship Malaysia 2022 action right here at MABA Stadium, Kuala Lumpur. It's been a rainy Thursday evening and you have the Elang Pacific Caesar taking on the KL Aseel team coming up next. This is Ming on the mic and we have Coach Adrian next to me. Adrian, I'm just gonna hold you for a bit because we do have the pre-game interview from our courtside reporter Mika Madrid. Let's go to her right now.
Welcome back to the MABA Stadium for the third leg of our quadruple header. And I have here Dafa from Elang Pacific Caesar and Megan from KL Aseel. Now Dafa, are you feeling any pressure or tension right now that you're facing an undefeated team?
No, just play with more confidence and then just play and just have fun.
We're excited to see you have fun on the court. Now Megan, how are you planning to approach this game to possibly bag your fourth win in the tournament?
We will just keep hard going and play a good game and ready for the semifinals. Yeah.
Best of luck to the both of you and we'll see the basketball action in a few moments.
Thank you, Mika Madrid. What a great pre-game interview, you know, interviewing both sides of the players. Our courtside reporter, Mika Madrid, everyone. So welcome back to the live stream. If you've been staying tuned to the two games before this, you would know that this game and the next one only will be played for pride purposes. You know, Coach Adrian, both teams already confirming their participation in the playoffs. You know, what are we expecting out of this team today?
I mean, big time in this game. We can see lots of pride. I'm pretty sure these Malaysian players doesn't want to lose at their own home court. And for these Indonesian players, they want to prove something to all the audience right here.
Yes, and of course, KL Aseel 3-0 so far, looking to stay perfect in the group stages. There will be a break tomorrow, a rest day for the players to recover a little bit before they come back on Saturday afternoon, I do believe at 6 p.m. where the first semifinals will be played, and then at 8 p.m. the next semifinals. So a lot more basketball action coming up right here at the Sports Click Filbasket International Championship. You know, Coach Adrian, you're familiar with these KL Aseel players. This is a Malaysian team. You coach in the Malaysian scene, so tell me about tell the audience about what to expect from this Aseel team today.
I mean, I'm looking forward for Megan's performance right here. He's one of our upcoming big in the Malaysian basketball scene. I mean, I want to see how he come strong against this Capri Olsen with the Indonesian team. Want to see how he performed right today. And at the same time, we'd like to see Shawin on the court, one of our tallest big and our future right now. But I haven't seen a lot of minutes from him yet, but hope to see a lot of him today.
Yeah, and this is a quite young team, as you can see on the screen right now. Their roster, their ages, and their height on the screen right now. You know what has stood out to me so far from this team is the play of point guard Lim Chi Wei, number 7, just 19 years old, the youngest player on the squad, but a very steady presence at point guard.
Yeah, this kid was a national MVP during the Under-17 National Championship. He's smart. I remember him being a little bit bigger compared to after pandemic. He was used to be a little bit buffer. He was bold. He was like, I mean, he was a man of the court. He was playing for Johor, and everything is being run through him. He's that good.
Okay, I see. So, you know, maybe the pandemic affecting him a little bit more, but the court IQ is still there for him. What can you tell us about this Elang Pacific team, though?
For Elang, I guess they're young as well compared to us, and we'd like to see how Capri Austin is gonna step up against our team, because our team are much more faster compared to the team that he faced earlier. And if Capri is really putting up a lot of big numbers tonight, then KL Aseel might face a big problem today.
Yeah, you know, one name that I'm seeing missing off the starting lineup is Jonathan Kay, supposedly team captain, not on the team lineup today. So, you know, we are expecting a lot from the guy you like, Arvin Ryan Pratama. You spoke to this guy's hustle play and, you know, rebounding, and he did well that day as well.
I mean, he did well since the start. Just the thing I'm afraid is his shoulder injury. I know this kid is going to push hard, he's going to push through, just that this shoulder injury is not that easy. That might affect his performance today.
Of course, you know, and I spoke to Coach Arias of Elang Pacific earlier. You know, Elang Pacific actually has just recently rebranded themselves. They were initially called Pacific Caesar Surabaya, playing in the IBL league, but then this off-season they combined with the Medan Methodist Hawks, if I'm not wrong, and, you know, formed the Elang Pacific Caesar. So Elang basically taking the Hawks name from the Medan team, and you know, and they said their aim, they're rebuilding. You know, I know you mentioned that they were a really strong force in the ABL or in the IBL a while back, but, you know, now maybe in a bit of a rebuilding phase with a lot of young talent on their roster, you know.
I mean, I can agree with that. That was that year that CLS got the championship that year, that Dragons went up to Surabaya for friendly games, and then we invited this Caesar Pacific to play with us. I mean, they are strong. They are playing with their locals, and we're having a hard time during that moment.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the score differential was then, but you know, it wasn't good for us. And Elang Pacific really had a great game, or Pacific Caesar had a really great game there, but they are having a great start to this game right here. Capri Alston with the offensive board, and good defense there. Obviously, the KL Aseel team just a little bit smaller, but Megan will have a tougher matchup today against a Capri Alston, who is also a big, bulky forward. Oh, and KL Aseel's Megan Mahadevan, tricky on the shot, manages to put that one up and in. Elang Pacific back on the offense. They're just swinging the ball around, trying to get past this 1-3-1 KL Aseel zone. And a shot is thrown up. Nice rebound there by Megan, and a good outlet pass. Oh, this man, Song Ka-an, usually on the starting lineup, but not having a lot of minutes. You know, do you know who he is? Because I just recently joined the basketball scene in Malaysia, you know, not, you know, just after the COVID pandemic. I'm not too sure who he is.
Khan actually has a big name in the basketball scene. I mean, he used to play 4 in the National Junior, and he was the captain of the National Junior squad. I mean, during his year was amazing. I mean, they really got amazing results out of the under 18 international tournament during those days. But he's a undersized, big, that has to convert himself into a 1 or 2 guard.
Interesting right there. Not a lot of shooting from Song Ka-an because he hasn't got a lot of minutes in this Sports Click Filbasket International tournament right here, as the Elang Pacific Caesar team not on the same page right there. Throwing it out of bounds. Turnover will go to Capri Alston.
Yeah, looking at it right now, I mean, Kuala Lumpur Artist 1-3-1 zone is bordering Elang Pacific. I mean, I'm looking forward for the coach to make adjustment and see how are they going to break that zone.
And Dee Young, this man was on fire that day. 23 points, although most of his points coming in the first half. Can't get himself on track with his first three-pointer right there. Stepped on the line, the referee says, as that is Dafa Doifula from Elang Pacific committing the turnover. Another experienced guard for Malaysia on the floor right now, John Wong. This one is a more oversized guard, and Elang Pacific with the fast break points.
I told you, that's my guy.
Yeah, I mean, you coached him at Go Strong as well, so you know him really well. You know, you obviously got him back into shape.
Nah, I mean Pratama right there, having that feel.
I thought you were talking about John. Oh man, even Ryan Pratama finishing on the fast break there. Good ball movement by Kuala Lumpur Aseel, and Megan Mahadevan had a really good game yesterday against the Makabayan Warriors, where he inspired his team to a 80-73 win in that game, you know, and he had to face 6'9" Maurice Shaw.
I mean, he's gaining confidence, a lot of confidence in this tournament right here. I can see his progress. He's improving from tournament to tournament. Just that I'm looking forward how he's gonna step up. I mean, against all these imports right here.
Yeah, and I've read, you know, in articles that he's not in the healthiest condition right now. You know, I think he's suffering a little bit of a back injury, and that's why sometimes you might see him a little bit sluggish coming up the floor. But when the team needs him, he shows up. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and had the right mentality. Going into the post again is Megan Mahadevan. Spin move by Capri Alston. Knew where he was going.
7 seconds to shoot.
Ball does go off Capri Alston, says the referee, as it's a sideline out of bounds, or baseline out of bounds, sorry. And Megan, with a jump shot, tried to bank it in. Not usually a shot we see him taking. Pacific back on the offense. Will try to get the ball into Megan Mahadevan.
Yeah, the rotation of this 1-3-1 is creating a lot of confusion for the Elang players. Elang players is still wondering what is happening right in there. That forces a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, with the results slightly set already, you know, Elang Pacific really has nothing to play for. So does, you know, Kuala Lumpur Aseel, except for maintaining their perfect record. This might be just a more lackluster game here because, you know, we're not seeing a lot from the players right here, as Songka manages to flip that up and in with his left hand. Back to breaking the 1-3-1 zone. They will go into the post. Capri Alston against John Wong. Immediately gets triple team down there. Three-pointer by number 8, Muhammad Ariski, is good.
I mean, good find for Capri, getting Ariski wide open on that shot right there.
But you know, this transition attempt here, not the greatest transition defense. Everyone was back, but no one picked up the ball right there.
I mean, it's the same. I mean, compared to the game they went against MBC the other day. I mean, if they couldn't stop those transition possession, then it's gonna be a hard time for Elang right here.
Exactly, and ball is deflected out of bounds on the other side, as well as Dee Young missing a shot in on the offensive side of the court. Elang Pacific maybe giving their youngsters a little bit of playing time here. These are youngsters that have done well so far in this tournament, getting a lot of playing time in preparation for their IBL 2023 season. That's the Indonesian Basketball League. Dee Young still a 0 on the board will fire here again. This time it's too low. So it's a 7-7 game right now. 4:36 left, just about halfway through the first quarter. And a good late challenge there, but Dafa Doifula knocking down the three-pointer.
Good patience against the zone. I mean, they're looking for open man, trying to get the best shooter to put the ball up.
Yeah, great analysis there, Coach Adrian. And Megan again going one-on-one against Capri Austin and making that hook shot there after bumping Capri out of the way.
Megan right here is putting up a statement that he's gonna go against, I mean, the better imports in their team. I mean, he's not afraid of going into them every time.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And you know, Megan did say that he enjoys the better competition because, you know, it's arguable that he's currently one of the best centers in Malaysia already, you know, in terms of physical build. Capri Austin, the more veteran big man here, drawing that foul right there as Aseel looked to make a 5-for-5 sub.
That's his first foul. First team foul for Kuala.
I think he just found purpose. He looks tired. He just run away out.
Yeah, you know, and you know, I did tell you about the injury that he sustained, and you know, might still be affecting his play a bit on the court right now. So what do you think about that injury, you know?
I mean, I was one of the assistant coach for the Sukma team that he was playing on a couple of weeks back. I mean, I know he had this problem. We had stretch. We went through this physio treatment and stuff like that. But he himself got to do a lot of stuff on that. He got to stretch. He got to ice. I mean, he himself got to do all kinds of stuff and not waiting for the staff to help him doing all kinds of treatment. I mean, as a player, you got to know your body. I mean, if you need those, you really have to be prepared before the game.
That's a nice three-pointer step back from Shan Yu Tong, number 11 from KL Aseel, as they get the lead back. But going back to that point, you know, looking at Megan Mahadevan, he's only 22 right now, so you really want to just be careful. I know he wants to play in every single game, get as much experience as he can, but sometimes you just got to take care of your body, and when your body needs rest, sometimes that's what you just have to give it.
Yeah, I guess it's not about rest only. Food, I mean the diet, the water intake, everything have to take into accountable. It's not only by sleeping at home then you get better rest. It's not always like that.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, when I say rest, it's not just sleep as well. You know, it's the diet. It's the staying off the court for a little bit. You know, you're not gonna get better by playing against Capri Austin here. But a fast break attempt stopped there by Elang Pacific.
That is a great steal. I mean, look at him. He's small. He's short. I mean, he can intercept the ball during that pass. I mean, that's not easy.
Yeah, Lim Chi Wei, great point guard, perhaps great point guard prospect, future national point guard material maybe for Malaysia. Drawing the foul right there of number 7, Gregorio Wibowo as well. And this is
There will be a review of the last play.
review opportunity here, a chance for the referees to use the instant replay system, as you can see.
Yeah, I guess they want to see if the defender is going for the ball or it's a unsportsmanlike foul.
Have you, before this tournament, have you experienced the IRS before? What do you think of it, Coach Adrian, as a coach?
I mean, we have. I mean, we use it in our MPL D League as well. But yeah, we're still new to the system. We don't know which to challenge and which not to challenge. But let's say in the NBA, you got like what, a lineup of coaching staff sitting by you. I mean, a lot of people giving you information, telling you should you challenge or not. But in Malaysia, it's just us alone. It's never easy when you want to make a decision like that. You're having a focus on the court, and sometimes a lot of small details that we didn't really took a note of, and we missed some of those. But yeah, I mean, every one of us is trying to learn out of it.
After the
Oh.
ball has been agreed to a sports
The review has led to the referees upgrading the foul into an unsportsmanlike foul there. So it will be 2 free throws for Lim Chi Wei. And possession back again for KL Aseel after the free throws.
2 free throws for Chile.
And you know, Coach Adrian, just going back to you know, the IRS and you coaching last time, you know, there's not a lot of challenges to be used as well for the, you know, to overturn a decision. You get one all game in the Sports Click Filbasket International Championship right here. But you know, so coaches really have to be careful. And like you said, when you don't really have that many coaching staff to take note of all the little things, you gotta sometimes trust the players. But the players will just want you to challenge. They think they do the right thing every single time, right?
I mean, yeah, but you don't try to challenge on all calls. I mean, maybe some of those calls that you think you have doubt on, or it happened right in front of you and you know what is happening, then you challenge those.
Exactly. There you go. And Tan Wei Long with the turnover there couldn't handle the ball as he drove baseline right there. But Elang Pacific, another 3, and Capri Austin. Oh! I like that intensity from Sharwin Sivaragu. Tried to get the block there on the Capri Austin.
I know he's a young kid. I mean, he's learning how to play basketball, but that's a good challenge.
I think he got a piece of it as well, you know.
Yeah.
If he stayed legal right there. And the foul does not go on him as well. It goes on Liu Wei Yong. But like you said earlier, Coach Adrian, Sharwin Sivaragu not really the most physical specimen, not usually the strongest guy inside the paint. Very high center of balance.
I know, but nowadays bigs are not always like Shaq. Big, really big that power to the post every time. Nowadays you see European bigs that can shoot, that can move with the ball. I mean, plays like forward. We have. I think. I mean, Sharwin right here might be one of them in future.
Yeah, I did see Jeff Viernes working with him on the mid-range jumpers and the 3-point shots. So perhaps trying to use his high release point as a really tall guy.
And his arms are long.
Yeah, man, exactly. When he stands inside the paint, you know, he just swallows up everything. Capri Austin going against Tree. Sharwin can't come down with a rebound, but a teammate grabs it. And Lim Chi Wei speeding past 2, tries to get it to Sharwin. Capri forces the turnover there. Elang Pacific in transition, or semi-transition right now. Ball goes to Diofredo, a guard that has really impressed me here today, as not today, but in this tournament as well, Diofredo.
Substitution.
Arven Ryan Pratama, your man right there, committing that turnover.
I haven't seen him putting up mid-range yet, baseline mid-range. So I'm looking forward to it. So let's say you saw Sharwin right inside, he's big, he's long. I mean, a while ago when he catch the ball, I mean, no defender right in front of him. He doesn't have to bulldoze right inside the post. He can just shoot a mid-range and put that 2 in.
Exactly. Chan Yu Tong left open for a 3-pointer, knocking it down. As Kuala Lumpur Aseel gets to 17 points. The magic number that Harimau Malaysia coach Jeff Viernes wants his team to reach every single quarter. Once again, Elang Pacific challenged there by Sharwin Sivaragu and gets the friendly bounce as it drops in for Gregorio Wibowo. Lim Chi Wei surveying, get the ball back from Wei Yong. Chi Wei rejects the screen, fakes the pass, not quite a highlight, can't finish it, and slip out of the hands there. Could have maybe gotten the buzzer beater layup to go.
17 to 50 in Filbasket.
But missing the chance to do so is Elang Pacific, as they missed the chance to tie the game up. 15 to 17, they trail by 2 right here in the first quarter of the game. And we do have a sideline report here from our courtside reporter, Mika Madrid. Mika.
Mang, for Elang Pacific Caesar, it's all about keeping a positive mindset. Despite their 3-game losing streak, Coach Aris Hernan sees this tournament as a learning curve to prepare the boys for their IBL tournament in 2023. Now, he said the boys are very young, so they still have so much ahead of them. And the only thing that's left for me to do is to teach them how to play on a high level and stay consistent, because that's where we're lacking. And if you guys noticed, team captain Jonathan is not playing today, and that is because of a heel injury. So they're taking extra steps to make up for his absence.
Thank you, Mika. Great report right there. We found out why Jonathan K, team captain, was not on the lineup. It was a heel injury for him, you know, and the team just taking care of their team captain, wanting him to come back. He's sitting behind the team there on the sidelines. As you take a look at these highlights here, you saw the leaning move of the game just now by Song Ka-an, flipping it up and in, and a few good post moves here by Megan Mahadevan, going strong at Capri Alston. I like that aggressiveness by Megan Mahadevan. Doesn't necessarily show it every single time, coach.
No, that's him. I mean, it's really, I mean, he doesn't give that consistently. I mean, if that day he wants to play, then usually you see him doing lots of post move and try to go up against the other big on the other side. But sometimes it just, yeah, I can say it just goes off.
Yeah, I know, man. You know, and he's a young guy, so mental-wise, you know, it might be something to look to improve there for Megan. But Elang Pacific Caesar, as Mika said to us there on the sideline report, on a 3-game losing streak. But they're not worried. This is a very young team, and Joshua Gunn knocking down the 3-pointer right there. How do you come back from a 3-game losing streak, though? Like, is it just a warm-up? Even for a warm-up tournament, coach?
I mean, the coach must have a really good speech right before the game. Try to get back, get the attention back from the players. And I mean, for basketballers, usually we have pride. We don't mind if you have a losing season, but as long as you are playing on the court, you're looking to win.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Great insights right there. And you know, the game atmosphere may be livening up a little bit here in the second quarter. As you can see, some of the players really just, you know, raising the intensity right here. It's still a close game. 17-15 was the score at the end of the first quarter. And right now, 20-17, just a 3-point lead between the two teams. KL Aseel will know that this is a very dangerous Elang Pacific Caesar squad. And going back to Capri Alston, trying the spin move in the pole, bumping his way underneath. Drawing the foul is Capri Alston.
Megan got to be a little bit more careful. I guess he's getting stirred.
Foul number 5, Megan Mahadevan.
Yeah, you know, and foul problems have been somewhat of an issue for Megan Mahadevan right here. You know, he did play a big amount of the game yesterday, but you know, he missed some game time in the previous games due to being in foul trouble.
Yeah, I guess you have to gain more experience in being the starting 5 of the team. I mean, last time he used to be the sub, reserve, and then I mean, he can have his foul. Doesn't mind that first starting big is gonna cover him. But right now, if he's the starting 5 playing right here, this starting big, foul trouble is gonna be a big problem to the team.
Yes, exactly there. And 3 knocked down by Muhammad Ariski. He had 11 points in the loss against MBC basketball. But you said it right there. You know, he's the starting 5 on this team, and they really need him here. As the pair of Gunn, the Gunn brothers, on the court right now, Wee Yong Gunn and Joshua Gunn. We had a nickname for them, Guns Blazing.
Because brothers.
they shoot a lot of trees as well. You know, they can get hot.
I mean, they're really streaky, to be honest. I mean, if they put one in, you're gonna be aware. Second and third one is gonna come very soon.
Exactly, and Joshua Gunn showed us that previous night against Makabayan Warriors, but Wee Yong Gun doing it against the Pegasus Sports, hitting a few three-pointers over JL Morel, you know, the long arms of JL Morel, and still hit them. Megan looking for the handoff. Wee Yong Gun looking to get his first three-pointer on track. Does not get it to go.
Has been a really good run for Elang Pacific right now for the 2.5 minutes. I mean, they had the lead.
And a careless turnover there as the Elang Pacific players not even interested to contest that shot right there. Just jogging back behind Joshua Guns after he got the steal. Pacific hand it off in the corner. Get it back to Muhammad Ariski. He's hit 2 3-pointers before this already. That was his 3rd attempt. And a mid-range jumper. Sorry, that is a 3-pointer by the small guard Dio Frido. As Elang Pacific now up by 6.
Yeah, I think they get used to that defense from KL Aseel right now. They know where to get the open spot. They know who to pass to and get their shooters wide open right now, and they are making threes. So KL still have to find a way, either make adjustment in their zone or they have to change defense.
Yeah, and you know, a 1-3-1 zone, you know, really depends on the hustle of the players to shift alongside with the ball movement from the other team. So, you know, perhaps KL Aseel not necessarily showing that hustle at the moment, allowing easy scoring opportunities for Elang Pacific as Joshua Gunn is at the line. Knocking down 2 free throws. Got a really nice shooting stroke on him, Joshua Gunn. And I heard he's come back from 3 years worth of injury.
Joshua?
Yeah.
I mean, he got that injury before the pandemic, that knee injury. But yeah, that took him some time to come back.
And come back he did with a 3 right there for KL Aseel in transition. It was a contested 3 as well, but he got it to go. Like we said, guns blazing. Right now, just one gun. That will be a hand check on Aseel guard Tan Chi Sing.
Elang's offense is still a little bit stiff. I mean, everyone just standing and waiting instead of moving to the spot where in between defenders. I mean, if you want to break a zone, usually you have to put the offense right in between 2 defenders so that they have to make a choice who should they guard.
Yeah, and you know, alongside that, you know, they've got to move along with the ball as well. You know, the players after they pass and cut, those kind of actions will serve to break down the zone.
Yeah, I mean, during the shifting of the zone is where you try to break them. You don't break them 1 versus 5. That's gonna be hard for your team.
And a foul will go on Sean Wong right there. Capri Austin will earn his 2 points at the charity line. 28-26. KL Aseel in the penalty right here.
I haven't seen any adjustment on the defense yet. It's either you got to front Olsen early or you're gonna, I mean, make a trap, hoping he, passing the ball out to someone else, and then you got to cover on the shooter. But right now, they just let Olsen keep on bombard inside, and that is gonna be a big problem later on because they might be in foul trouble very soon.
Yeah, you know, KL Aseel has been sending the double team over to Capri Olsen every time he gets the ball with Tan Chi Sing blowing an open layup right there.
Sometimes you have to do it before. I mean, let's say you do it after he catch a pass. I mean, look at Olsen's physical right here. He's big. I mean, it's with 2 guys, you might not be able to stop him. He's big, so you got to do it before he catch a pass. That would be more efficient for a team.
I know, man, and you know, Megan Mahadevan is already big, and you know, this guy is bigger than him. So you know, that just shows you how big Capri Alston is. But Capri Alston, forward/center that played for Midwestern State University, Go Mustangs. Averaged a double-double during his time in the Lone Star Conference as a nice pass right there. Liu Wei on the pick and roll as a timeout is called by Coach RVS of the Elang Pacific team. 29-28. Aseel now only down by 1. Enjoyed this highlight. Sports Click assist of the game right there. Tell us if you enjoyed it. Tell us what country you're supporting right here. Elang Pacific Caesar or the KL Aseel team. Do want to send out a welcome. Thank you for tuning into the Sports Click Filbasket International Championship Malaysia held right here. Hosted by the KL Aseel team, coach. And three-pointer there for Muhammad Ariski. He's hit 3 already.
I mean, you have to give them that respect. You look at how patient they were on offense a while ago, try to drag the defender on one side and swing the ball to the other. I mean, make the defender have to come all the way from the help side to help on the other shooter. I mean, that's a really good offense.
Yeah, great analysis there, as you can watch it along with a coach's explanation there on the replay just now. Aseel with a sideline inbounds here. Liu Wei-yong makes his money in the mid-range area. Sets the screen for Di Wei-young. He'll take the Shawin screen. Wei-yong getting his shot. Fade away jumper. And Song Ka-an.
I told you he was a 4-man. Am I right? He's gonna go for every rebound. I mean, look at his frame. He wasn't a guard when he was during his junior years. I mean, look at how he played. He's just that big, solid body, bump into it, getting rebounds. I mean, if you get players like Kaan, this is what you get.
Yeah, not only that, just the instincts to go for the offensive rebound as well. I know that really well playing as a, quite undersized center. I'm probably shorter than Song Kaan right there, but, I don't play professionally, so that's a little bit of a different situation right there. Elang Pacific does get the steal there. Had a man open on the other side of the board. Liu Wei-yong gambling for the steal. Apri Austin will hand it over, and it is number 31. Bobby Gillian with Wibisono. Then knocks down the tree. So the whole Elang Pacific team now. Collision there between Shawin Sivaragu and Liu Wei-yong. Dio Frido lines up another tree. Doesn't get it to go this time. Di Wei-young manages to find just that little space, and Song Ka-an in transition. Capri Austin not even going up to challenge that shot, but he missed that one.
Usually I'll be fury on that. I mean, my players are not running up court, but looking at that one, he made the right decision staying back.
I mean, they had a 3-on-1 break there. I think I would be more furious about that. Like, how could you not convert that 3-on-1 break?
Well, Capri is just big right inside. Every time I guess you get the ball, when you look at his face, like, oh, that's a big wall right in front.
Maybe the players is just scared about the physical contact. It might feel like a light push for Capri Austin, but for someone like Shawin Severagu or maybe even Chan Yu Tong going into the body of Capri Austin, they will feel the pain, if not today, tomorrow.
I mean, that's part of the game.
exactly right there. So nice shot from the free throw line right there as Elang Pacific races back out to the lead. 37-28 is the score at the current moment. About 3:30 left in the second quarter. And we will have a halftime interview by Mika Madrid right here as well. And a great hustle there. Liu Wei-yong trying to get the ball but commits the foul there. Liu Wei-yong, second foul of the game. So, you know, the bigs of KL Aseel perhaps in a little bit of foul trouble here late in second.
I think KL still need to win this one. I mean, you got to create that momentum going to the next game. I mean, you got an off day tomorrow. If let's say you doesn't win today, that might bring up to the next game. I don't see how good if you lose this game. So I think Coach Kilip right here have to find a way to win this one.
Yeah, Coach E. Kilip is silent on the sidelines at the moment, but you know, once he gets into that locker room, you know, I don't think he'll be silent a lot more, you know. But as you saw there, Kuala Lumpur Aseel in the, whoa, nice pass, and Sharwin could have gone for the dunk. E. Kilip was saying, dunk that home, homeboy.
That's good, fine. I mean, that's good vision. How he looked for Sharwin right there, that's good offense.
Yeah, exactly right there. And Sharwin against Capri. Capri, you see, double teamed by two players, still going alone. Not afraid right there. And Arvin Ryan Pratama.
And they did went for the trap, but I mean, they didn't close the gap. Capri saw that opening right there and he slipped through right in the middle. I mean, yeah, you're trying to trap, but you gotta do it perfectly so that Capri doesn't gotta escape out of that trap.
This feels like a different team from that who played against the Makabayan Warriors yesterday. That, you know, they won eventually 80-73. But you know, when they played against the Makabayan Warriors, going up against the 6'9" Maurice Shaw, every time it went down in the post, it was an immediate double. And it was not just a soft double like what you saw just now. It was a hard double into the post and then quickly recovering to the man on the perimeter.
So those are the mindset of the player. Maybe they thought they are going into the second round, so they can have like a relaxed game, right? This one, but I can tell they can't think like that. If they start thinking like that, that momentum is gonna lose, and then going into the second round is not gonna be easy for them.
Yeah, and you know, just talking about relaxed there, but Dee Wee Young, one of the leaders perhaps of this team right here, this very young team. Dee Wee Young trying to lead by example right here. Getting the bucket to go, and one. He will go to the line. Referees are discussing a little bit of something.
Basket good for Wei.
And the call is as expected, you know, Coach. It is a and one right there. Dee Wee Young will have another shot at the line. Closes this down to a 7-point game now, and a full court press now. E. Kilip turning on the intensity. Maybe he was waiting for the final 2.5 minutes to activate that trap card.
I mean, if you know Coach Kilip, he usually is just like that doing zones after zones, and then you can see full court pressure. That 2-2-1 zone, it's one of Coach Kilip's famous defense.
Exactly. Coach E. Kilip famous for switching up his defensive strategies right there. And Dee Wee Young still not able to get on track. Does throw it off a player, but it will stay in play. Chan Yu Tong faking one, finding Wee Young again. Wee Young, hop step, jumper, no good. And a great hustle there by KL Aseel, you know, with the intensity increasing with the full court press. They seem to get the energy on the offensive end as well. Dee Wee Young still can't get it to go. Another offensive boy, Capri Austin, Kimza protecting the rim. Big block right there. He's questioning the foul by the referee. I thought that was clean on first sight.
I don't know, I saw it clean right up here. Let's look at the... That's 50-50. I saw contact, but...
he got the ball, but he got the hand after that as well.
Yeah. There is contact as well, so yep.
Yeah,
great call by the ref.
Yeah, good call by the ref right there. And we say this every single game, you know, the referee does well doing, you know, their jobs on the floor. It's not an easy job to do. You know, these guys are professional athletes and they move very quickly. And these referees have to make that split-second decision. And, you know, most of the time, they get the calls right.
Yep, that's why tournament like that is really good. Because not only the players get to play, even ref get to officiate, get a lot of practice in, so that later on when there is a bigger tournament, then you can see how the ref is going to perform.
Yeah, it was a dangerous play right there by Dee Young on your favorite guy, Arvin Ryan Pratama, but Elang back on the offense. As you can see, Dafa Doifula. Oh, maybe Lim Chi Wei there. Could have done that on the offensive end instead.
Yeah, he was at the right time, right place, and ball fall right above his head.
Yeah, not only assisting his teammates, but the opponents as well, Lim Chi Wei. As he tries to get his team going again. Chan Yu Tong getting to Wee Yang. Wee Yang is making everything happen right now for KL Aseel. John Wong will try to bully his opponent in the post, puts up a shot hook, and can't get it to go as a foul finally called there. Elang Pacific players just appreciating that call.
Number 9, Sharvin Ryder. That's his first foul. Penalty situation.
That was Iqbal Hardianto that drew the foul on Sharvin Sivaragu. Sivaragu picking up his first foul of the game there.
Not a smart one. I mean, you know your team is in foul trouble, and I mean, bump and bruises, a little pulling right here is part of the game. So if you see something like that, you just have to walk away. You don't have to give a push and get that two free throws to the opponent. I think it's a really stupid move.
Yes, exactly. You know, just not a really mature basketball player right there with your team in the bonus already, allowing Elang Pacific to make this into a 9-point game. Not quite double digits there. To miss the free throw. So Chi Wei will survey the court again. Trying to look for a cutter right there, but Tia Jong Sin missing two of that on the baseline right there. He's missed one earlier and he can't handle this one as well.
I know wasn't good. What do you call that? No, wasn't good spacing a while ago. I mean, Sharvin Sivaragu was trying to roll right into the basket and he saw Shin running that back door. I mean, that creates some confusion. I know that point guard was looking at Shin getting that wide open under basket layup right there, but still you saw that two players right in between. You shouldn't have go for it. I mean, just be patient a little while more.
Yeah, and you can see right here, Capri Alston leading move of the game, taking advantage of his size, drawing the N1 opportunity there on Megan Mahadevan, forcing Megan to sit. And the AICC 3-point shot of the game. Everything going the Elang Pacific Caesar team's way at the moment. As, you know, a lot of these highlights in the second quarter belonging to the Indonesian team. So Indonesian fans, you really have something to cheer about right here. Iki Lip not happy as he came out of the timeout there. Players do take the court again. Here, Sharwin Sivaragu, Tia Jongsin, John Wong, Chan Yutong, and Lim Chi Wei for KL Aseel, who finish up the first half for them. While Dafa Doifula, Gregorio Wibowo, Bobby Wibisono, Arvin Pratama, as well as number 2, Iqbal Hardianto, will finish out this quarter for Elang Pacific. Not a great shot there, a challenged three-pointer. As John Wong gets the ball back to his point guard. Let's see what he's got in his bag of tricks now. Straight away layup again, missing there on what seemed to be a pretty open layup at the rim.
He should have just make it. I mean, that means if he make it, that lead is gonna go shorter, and it's gonna be. See, he missed twice. He missed twice.
Yeah, so perhaps the players. I don't want to say complacency. I don't want to say they're underestimating this Elang Pacific team, but maybe trying out something new for the playoffs. A right-hander going for the left-handed layup. I don't know, man. I'm trying to create reasons here.
Not a game right now. You're losing.
exactly there. And another layup there, or a push shot there, missed by Lim Chi Wei. As it will stay with KL Aseel to finish out the first half. 4 seconds left on this clock. Timeout called by Coach Iki Lim. He wants to draw up something here. But Coach, I want to get your opinion on something. Tia Jong Sin and Tan Wei Long, two glue guys. I do believe they play for KL Dragons. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, both play for KL Dragons. Both really good glue guys. Does all the dirty stuff on the floor. What can you say about players like these?
I mean, players like this can always survive in leagues like ABL, where imports are more important compared to local players. I mean, imports is going to create, imports are going to score. I mean, dirty job like that. I mean, doing really good defense, getting us rebound. I mean, once a while you make a couple of threes. I mean, that is going to contribute a lot to the team. We don't need superstar right here and turning the ball over most of the time, because we locals, I know we can definitely produce some really good guards, but in ABL it's more to entertainment. They want more show instead of development. So players like that definitely, not only us. You can look at Singapore, look at the locals in CLS Knights. Those locals are played the same. I mean, they do the daily job, getting rebound, doing good defense, and occasionally putting up some threes. I mean, that's their job in ABL.
Yeah, and just giving them a shout out here, because not every basketball fan can appreciate the dirty work there. But the time coming out, Joshua Gunn tried to put up a shot as the game clock ticked down, but 43-34 will be the score. A massive scoring quarter for Elang Pacific right here. 28 points scored compared to just 15 in the first quarter. KL Aseel offensive output still at 17 points per quarter. Do you have any last words before we go for a break right here?
I mean, I think KL Aseel are just being patient. They are putting up shots after shots, hoping that the shots are making. I mean, looking at it right now, it's a pretty low percentage, but as long as they keep on believing, you might, turn the game over.
Yeah, great one there as we take a look at these highlights. Leading move of the game, Sports Click assist of the game, and the AICC three-pointer of the game coming up right here. Don't go away. We have more second half action coming up next right here at the Sports Click Filbasket International Championship Malaysia 2022.
Pushing with it.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
Pushing with
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
pushing with
See you again tomorrow. Hello and welcome back to the Sports Click Filbasket International Championship Malaysia 2022. This is a game between Elang Pacific and Kuala Lumpur Aseel, where we're leading. Where Elang Pacific is leading 43-34. We do have a halftime interview with Mika Madrid going on right now.
Now we're here with Arizki of Elang Pacific Caesar. Arizki, you had a 9-point lead in the first quarter against a team without any losses. What does this mean to you?
We just make a good defense and make great offense. We just want win tonight.
And for sure, KL Aseel is gearing up for the second quarter. What adjustments are you planning to make in order to counter this?
Maybe we just make a great transition and better defend again.
We're looking forward to see that. Thank you. Again, that was Arizki of Elang Pacific Caesar.
Great interview there from Mika Madrid and Mohammad Arizki. You know, the contributor for today. I know three-pointers so far already. You're listening to the voice of Ming and Coach Adrian on the mics right here. And Coach Adrian, tell me what you see from the first half statistics.
I mean, right now, Elang is doing good on their threes. They're shooting above 30% on threes. You look at their attempt, they shot 22, make 7 out of it. And I guess one of the big factor right here, it's a second chance point. I mean, out of the 27, 11 offensive rebound for Elang. I mean, KL Aseel right here is giving a lot of second chance point. Big factor if they really want to play the fourth quarter at a tie or try to win them right here. They got to make sure they take care of their defensive rebound.
Exactly, you know, and perhaps what you don't see on the first half statistics on the screen right now is the foul troubles that Kuala Lumpur Aseel is in. Starting center Megan Mahadevan already with 3 fouls so far. Liu Wei Yong, which is the 4-5 man for KL Aseel, also with 2 fouls. So perhaps having a hard time dealing with Capri Alston, the physical specimen from Elang Pacific Caesar.
Yeah, I would like to see right here how Coach Ikilip is gonna make an adjustment on his defense right here. Is he gonna still trap Capri right here, or he's gonna find a way to intercept the passes going into Capri? Because every time he got the ball right down there, someone is gonna foul because he's really big.
Exactly, and you know, Capri Alston not scared to take advantage of the mismatch if a smaller player is guarding him, and you know, every single player on the floor is, you know, for sure to be smaller than him. He's the biggest guy on the court right there. Very good defensive big man there. 25 or 26 rebounds is his career high. As we get this third quarter started right here. Capri Alston going against 2 this time. Put up a left-handed shot. Aben Ryan Pratama comes down with the rebound. So another offensive board for Elang Pacific here. Wei Yong can't find a pass forward, but Megan Mahadevan running the lane and finishing in transition there.
That's one of the advantage Megan got right now. I mean, Capri is slow on going back during their transition defense, but if Megan keep running down the lane on transition, they might get to score a lot from there.
Yes, you know, and you know, Megan Mahadevan, a really interesting blend. He has the power to go up against smaller players, but also the speed to go up against bigger guys like Capri and Maurice Shaw. So Aseel back on offense. Liu Wei Yong mid-range, that's where he earns his stripes there. Can't make that one just yet. Elang Pacific, 3-pointer from the corner. Dafa Doifula misses that. And Aseel back running. Megan will think about the 3, forcing Capri to come out to challenge. Sets a screen for Tan Chi Sing. Chi Sing fading away. And I like that Megan Mahadevan was challenging for the offensive board there. So 43-36 is still the current score. 8:20 left in third quarter. One more quarter after this. Elang Pacific trying to break this 1-3-1 zone defense. Is it still the 1-3-1, coach?
No, I think they make changes right here. They're doing half court 1-2-2 and then went back into usual zone right here. They're trying to save Megan from making another foul.
And Tan Chi Sing fake pass to DB Young in the corner, driving to the lane and switching hands, knocking down the left-handed layup right there.
Aseel right now is playing smart. I mean, they tried to go early offense before Capri got back under basket. I mean, it's pretty smart. They try to drive early and hopefully before Capri is back, they can make a score.
Great analysis right there, you know, and if they can take Capri Austin out of the game, force Coach RDS to take him out, you know, because he can't keep up to the tempo of the speedier Kuala Lumpur Aseel, then maybe they will have the chance to come back from a 5-point deficit at the moment.
Oh man, Megan got 4. It's not a good news.
And honestly, in that kind of situation where everyone was tied up right there, you know, I wanted to see one of his teammates take the foul for him, you know. You can sort of influence the referee's decisions right there.
I know that's how we used to do it when Coach Ari is still coaching the Dragons. I mean, every time they try to go on Reggie down there, we try to get a guard to foul him early, force them to have to shoot free throws because, you know, during that time, those big can't really shoot free throws.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, Hackashack in play there. And Hackashack in play right here as well. Megan Mahadevan coming down with the offensive board of the missed three-pointer from Tan Chi Sing. Diwi Yang hands it off. It will be a turnover as Megan couldn't react fast enough to that. That was a great read from Capri Austin playing defense there as well. There's a Gregorio Wibowo now on the court. Surveying, trying to get him open. And Coach Iki Lip perhaps even playing some defense, but who's not playing defense is the KL Aseel. Mega Mahadevan with 4 fouls, can't be too aggressive on the defensive end. Dafa Daifula taking advantage right there. Forcing the turnover, or almost forcing the turnover, is Elang Pacific. Wei Yong finds Megan's, gotta be careful, finds the cutting Joshua Gan.
That was a really great cut, that creates a lot of stuff right there. I mean, you get the big man to stretch the floor out and then get a quick guard, a shooter to dive inside and get a wide open cut.
Yeah, man, great analysis right there. Good cut by Joshua Gan on that end, but no-look pass into the post and looking for Capri Austin there, gets deflected out of bounds by that man again, Joshua Gan. Austin with Megan walling up the middle, will put up a mid-range floater, and Wei Yong on the break, one-on-one, looking for help, will just bully his way to the basket, knocking down Muhammad Ariski on his way to that layup. So Elang Pacific back here. Nice find right there. Aven Pratama finding Capri Austin on the high-low pass. Chi Sing rejects the screen. Good call. Diwi Yang three-pointer, no good. And Chi Sing hustle but can't get the rebound. Aven Pratama rejected by Diwi Yang right there, drawing some cheers from this quiet crowd so far. Remember, there's still the Harimau Malaysia game, so if you are planning to come down to watch the game, might as well come down now. Still 5 minutes left in the third quarter, so you might be able to catch the end of this game, or if this game will go into overtime, you will be able to catch it right here live at MABA Stadium, Kuala Lumpur. So do come down to here, support Malaysian basketball. And to all those viewers online as well, thank you for tuning in. 1.6 seconds left on the shot clock. They got to get a shot off here quick. Manages to get it off, and a great buzzer beater there by Dio Frito.
That was a really big shot.
1.6 seconds, coach.
Yep.
Not a lot of things you can do in 1.6 seconds.
I know, you just have to catch and finish.
And now a great cut there by Joshua Gunn yet again.
Just couldn't finish.
Exactly right there. Finishing my sentences is Coach Adrian. And good ball movement by Elang Pacific. Capri Austin comes down with the offensive board.
Oh, Megan.
This is the trouble you like to see when you're on the opposite bench, but not when you are Coach Iki Lip here as he shook his head. A soft foul right there. I don't want to say anything.
Still a long game. He should have kept him for maybe another quarter, getting the other big out just to hold for a little while more. Hopefully on the fourth quarter he comes back, give the last push, and they just overtake them.
Yeah, exactly. So Coach Iki Lip not happy again. Megan Mahadevan with the foul right there. And referee calling yet another foul on the offensive rebound right there. As
I mean, that is actually pretty usual for these players. I mean, I know these experienced players, they're gonna wait behind, and then the moment you push off, they're gonna give you a little push right there to get you off balance. I mean, those little tricks just have to, I mean, do it on the blind spot, not right in front of the ref.
And a nice post move right there by Capri Austin. Sharwin did not know what to do right there. He hands the ball off to Lim Chi Wei. Joshua Gunn. Chi Wei again. Sharwin drops it off for Wei Yong. He did hit a three-pointer late yesterday. This is the same spot where he hit that shot against J.L. Morel for the win against Pegasus. Frito feeding Gregorio Wibowo. Cross-court pass into Capri Austin, and nice pass there. Good block by Sharwin Sivarago. Didn't even have to jump up for that block. Oh! Capri Austin.
I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get extra rebound on the stat.
So a little bit of stat padding right there against the smaller guard. That's maybe how he got the 26 career high rebounds right there. Maybe trying to break that record here in the Sports Click Filbasket International Championship. Wei Yong finds the open Joshua Gunn. Can't knock down this three. Has been hot throughout the first. Is the leading scorer for Kuala Lumpur Aseel with 13 points so far. And he has hit 3 threes so far in the game. Arvin Pratama trying to show his range. Firing from deep. Aseel slowing down the pace a little bit. We'll get a screen and pick and roll right here. Chi Wei finding the open Liu Wei Yong. A fake and a go to Joshua Gunn. Gunn tries to bank it in, but it is late at night. So no banks are open here in Malaysia. 55-42, 13-point lead for Elang Pacific. You know, is it complacency that has doomed KL Aseel to this situation right here?
I don't know, but looking at their offense, I mean, KL Aseel's offense, they are pretty stiff and no spacing. The spacing they have going that one-on-one is insufficient, I guess. Every time you see Elang is trying to get back on defense and trying to get them. I mean, they don't see space right now. They're just standing still, catching the pass, and then hopefully the three is going in.
Exactly, just relying a lot on the three-pointer KL Aseel. And as you saw right there, forcing a steal and then driving to the basket was a Gregorio Wibowo after Sharwin Sivarago came up with a vertical block on Austin. Once again, KL Aseel in the penalty with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. But coach, over the years, we've learned to not count out any KL Aseel team for that matter. You know, in the Malaysian D-League, third was down by 30 points in at the halftime. Came back to, I think, about 2. Almost had the chance to take the lead there. John Wong knocking down the three-pointer. A against Capri Alston. So, you know, what do you think? Will we see a comeback here today, maybe led by that John Wong Tree?
You never know, because this is a shooting team. Once they get streaky, they might keep making 3-point shots right here, and that's gonna cut down the lead. But that really depends on how Elang is gonna play. If Elang gets hot too, then it's not easy. It's not easy to try to shorten that lead. But looking at right now, it's like a 3-point showcase.
Exactly, man. Not a lot of defense being played. Muhammad Ariski banked one home. So Wee Yong Gan replied with another tree. So maybe Gan trying to get himself on track right there. He's leaking out, this time for a 2. Doesn't get it to go. Lim Chi Wei, nice fake. A good awareness of where the defender was. Eventually gets the basket to go. And KL Aseel back to a single-digit lead at the moment. Diofredo knocking down the 3-pointer. So just like you say, Coach, you called it right here. It is a 3-point shootout. Oh! 5 3-pointers back to back from these two teams. 62-53. Neither team wanted to lose. Capri Alston knows it. He wants to feed the hot hand, as Jen Reyes will be proud of me here. Alaga, the hot hand. Capri Alston breaks that streak off the Diofredo 3-point miss there. KL Aseel going back to Wee Yong Gan. Wee Yong Gan fakes out 2 defenders. Can't get it to go. Capri Alston hustling there to get the ball. Maybe jammed up his finger a little bit there.
It's the last possession. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be patient and try to drag the clock down before they start an offense.
Yep, and Capri Alston, you know, leading his team here as well. Oh. Nice no-look pass inside, but no finish yet again. Could not get the highlights. And a foul call right there, just as the buzzer sounded. Tia Jong Sin with a foul on Capri Alston. Coach, you were shaking your head.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's just not smart. You saw the clock down. Just raise up a hand. You don't even have to foul. And then your team is in team foul trouble. You're just giving that 2 free throws for free.
Yeah, you know, like you said, if your team wasn't in foul trouble like the Elang Pacific team, no fouls in the 3rd quarter.
That's impressive. I mean, their defense is pretty pressuring type. I mean, not easy. You can do really good pressure for the whole quarter without foul.
Yeah, and you know, Capri Alston, not really a good big man to foul. He has a good shooting stroke on him, can hit the 3-pointer at times. Or was that MBC's big man? I think it's MBC's big man. Capri Alston usually earns his strike from inside the paint, but there you go. 53-66 is the score. KL Aseel, the home team here, letting down the home crowd. Down by 13 points so far. As the 3rd quarter ends and the player take a break, we will take a break as well, as you enjoy these highlights coming up right here. Welcome back to the live stream here. If you're still staying tuned to the live stream, you are doing a good job here. 53-66, 13-point deficit here in the game between these two teams. The two teams being Elang Pacific Caesar from Indonesia, as well as KL Aseel from right here in MABA Stadium at Kuala Lumpur. And we do have a sideline report from our courtside reporter, Mika Madrid. So let's go to her right now.
Mang and Coach Adrian, for Malaysian team KL Aseel with 3 wins and 0 losses, they have nothing to lose in today's game. However, if they want to end this grouping match round on a high note, as what skills coach Shi said, they have to step up their game to seal the round with 0 losses. But because of a different rotation, they suffered a deficit in the first half. And coming into the fourth quarter, it seems that they haven't gotten their momentum back yet. So the coaches reminded them that they came here today to get 4 consecutive wins and nothing else.
Great report there, and you heard that there. Coach Kilip wants 4 wins. So if they are going to be able to do that, they have to play solid defense here and overcome this 13-point lead. There was an unsportsmanlike foul there, was it, Coach Adrian?
I guess that's what the ref called.
That is the second unsportsmanlike foul on Gregorio.
Oh, it's 2 unsportsmanlike, and yes, leave the court.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, from what we see here, just part of basketball. He was going for the ball and a hit on the hand, but I know it's out of transition, but you can't ask the defensive player just stand there and look at the offense going wide open layup. And definitely everyone is going to go for the ball. Just ref calls it a unsportsmanlike, then we have to just follow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think he was really unlucky there because on first glance, it looked like he did go for the ball, but maybe just a little bit too late, so that prompted the referee calling an unsportsmanlike foul there. And number 7, Gregorio Wibowo will take an early shower today. So KL Aseel making the lead slightly a bit closer with Chan Yutong able to hit that 1 free throw out of 2. Getting the offensive rebound here as well. Song Ka-an going into the post, gets the ball poked out. Oh, I don't know about this one. I thought he got the ball clean, but we'll take a look at the replay as the referee calls a hack right there on Song Ka-an.
17 foul for Elang Pacific. Shot clock at 14.
It was clean. I think it was clean, right?
We have a better angle here, I think.
Right.
I think it was clean right there. Referees might have to go to the instant replay system for that one. Chan Yu Tong can't get the mid-range jumper to go, but that's why they're standing on the floor right there, and we are sitting in the seats comfortable right here, because we don't have to make these hard decisions. We just look at the replay and we do the easy thing and we say bad things about people.
Totally agree with that.
I'm just kidding, man. John tried to find Sarwin Sivaragu there, but the pass into traffic and knocked out of bounds by Elang Pacific. Timeout is called by KL Aseel as Coach Kilip not happy, calling it within 2 minutes of the start of the fourth quarter. So a 12-point lead so far. KL Aseel's offense not firing today. Although they did hit that 17, 17, and 19-point mark in the first, second, and third quarters. Just as the players are getting ready to get back onto the floor right here, gonna shout out some of the live stream viewers right here that have left a comment in the comments section there in the chat. So Dwi Suci Ramadani, Faris Akili from Medan, Ryan Muhammad, one in Capri Austin that came from the PBA to play in the IBL. You will be able to see him next season, I do believe. And a three-pointer here put up by Muhammad Ariski. And I think that's his 4th or 5th three-pointer so far in the game. So a good game for Muhammad Ariski. John Wong faking three. Going back to Chan Yutong. Chan Yutong, Euro step. Does not get enough English on that.
I think the Elang Pacific has been really used to the defense that KL Aseel is putting on. I mean, you don't see a lot of pressure trying to force the ball into the way that Elang doesn't want. Elang is just so comfortable, I mean, organizing their offense, getting shooters wide open. I mean, if you look at the score, second and third quarter, you let Elang score 28 and 23 points. I mean, that shows how bad the defense was. I mean, they can have a really good night making shots, but you yourself have to make an adjustment on your defense so that they don't score that much and buy yourself a chance to win the game.
Exactly, good analysis right there. As Chan Yu Tong misses the shot, it will go to Elang Pacific. But like Coach Adrian said, giving up 28 and 23 in the second and third quarters of the game. But, you know, Coach Iki Lip still sticking to a zone defense here. Not really switching back into that, you know, trying something else, you know, maybe full court pressing, maybe playing a man-to-man defense there. They do have pretty good personnel on the floor right now. Elang Pacific breaking down that defense. Got an open shot right there, but doesn't get it to go. Aseel trying to get back on track. Will lob it up to Sharwin Sivaragu, but not something you say very often here. The lob was too high for Sharwin Sivaragu. So Song Ka-an was the player that gets credited with that turnover right there. As Elang Pacific comes back at the other side. Will get the ball to Capri. Capri wasn't necessarily prepared for that. Sharwin Sivaragu with the reach in there.
Foul is at number 11, Utah. That's his first foul.
My bad, I stand corrected. It will go on Chan Yutong, the number 11 jersey of KL Aseel. And Aseel just looks like they have not woken up yet on the night where the weather outside is so good for sleeping. It's been a rainy day today, really cold night. So perfect weather for getting to bed.
Taking a nap.
Yeah, I know, man. John Wong knocking down that mid-range jumper.
And then another interesting fact, I mean, in Dragons, we used to use John Wong as the point guard. I mean, third line, although it's third line, but still a point guard, 190 cm tall point guard. It's gonna do Malaysia good. It's just every time when it comes back to a local scene, he's gonna play 4-man. He's gonna play sometimes at 5. I mean, it's good for his development that he has to play so many positions. But I think developing a big kid like that at point guard, it's gonna do us good for further future for Malaysian basketball.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And there you see the ball handling skills and passing it off to Sharwin Sivaragu, unable to knock it down though. Iki Lip trying to encourage his team right here, as the comeback looks more and more unlikely as the clock ticks down. But as you said, John Wong, you know, having that development. Oh, and one right there. Oh, there was an injury there. Did you see what happened, Coach?
Not from this angle. Let's look at the highlight.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the replay there. I mean, that's a great layup right there, you know, going with the reverse Inside hand layup.
Yeah, that was miscommunication on defense. I mean, you get screened. I mean, they don't talk it out. No one is helping. No, I mean, even on the help side, no one is coming back to help on the slice. I mean, it's not gonna be easy for that one-on-one defense.
Yeah, and so far the lead staying just about where it was as the fourth quarter started. Sorry, once again, KL Aseel can't get anything to go for them on the offensive end of the court. You know, what do they have to change on that end? I do think it's on that end that they're struggling a little bit here in the fourth quarter.
I mean, they got to really treasure every possession they got. I mean, on defense, let's say you get a stop right here. On the other end, you got to find a way to make basket. If not, it's gonna be 0-0. I mean, right here you see you can't stop them from scoring. Then maybe you have to go for a timeout to stop their momentum right now, or you have to change defense, having that trap, try to force them to do something that doesn't like. I mean, if let's say it's a 3-point showcase, I make one, you make one, then end of the day for coaches like us, we would think it's a 0-0. I mean, you don't get to move ahead. It's just stagnant on the same ground.
Exactly right there. Dio Frido and Chan Yu Tong, both with in rhythm jumpers, and Capri Alston trying to join the 3-point party here at MABA Stadium on a rainy night here. But can't get his 3-pointer to go. And you know, true to what you said, Coach Adrian, you know, a net zero, you know, trading baskets 3-3. John Wong right there showing a little bit of what he can do.
I mean, when you have John Wong, this is stuff he's going to give you. I mean, you hit him the pass, he can be a shooter, can be a point guard and run the team for you. Or if, let's say, you saw a smaller guy is on him, you can always post him up. That's the advantage you have when you have John Wong.
Yes, sir, and that looked like a little bit like Luka Doncic right there, as you saw the AICC 3-point shot of the game right here. We do want to thank our sponsors for making this tournament a possibility here. You know, John Wong with the Luka Doncic-esque fade away in the post right there. As we will take a look at these highlights in rhythm 3-pointer from Muhammad Ariski, followed by that Chan Yu Tong 3 right here to answer back. And then this one is what I'm talking about. Luka Doncic, bigger size guard, backing down a smaller guard and getting the 2-pointer to go. So 4 minutes left in the game so far, and KL Aseel still down by 12 points. 63-75 is your current score at the moment. KL Aseel, if those on the live stream that do not know, KL Aseel has made it into the postseason already. And no matter the result of today's game, I do believe they will get into the postseason as the #1 seed of Group B, whereas the Harimau Malaysia will get into the playoffs as the #1 seed of Group A. So a Malaysian affair here as a nice 1-2 pass there. Gets a risky layup. Great shot there, and John Wong just leading the team back into it.
Yeah, but like what I told you, they're just trading basket right now. You get 2, I get 2, you get 3, I get 3. But look at the look at the score. It's still 11 points lead for Elang. And,
oh, sorry, coach. That was a block there from Sharwin, and he's running the floor like a gazelle. But Tia Jung Sin will finish, and I'll let you continue right here.
That was a really good defense. I mean, that was perfectly timed on that block right there.
And Capri Alston, nice move there. Sharwin Sivaragu unable to keep up with that spin move. KL Aseel perhaps missing their starting center right there, Megan Mahadevan. Dio Frido committed the kickball violation right there. Timeout called right there by KL Aseel. They have 2:49 to make the comeback. They have done so, Coach Adrian, against the Pegasus Sports basketball team. Also, in a final 2 minutes of the game, coming back 11 points to getting a 1-point win over the Pegasus Sports with Liu Weiyong, mid-range fadeaway, getting them the dagger.
I mean, you should give credit to two players. One is Wei Yong on the mid-range and the other one to Wei Long, Tan Wei Long that scored the last basket right there. I mean, both of these players are really experienced player and they know what to do during the end of the game. They know how they should, slow it down and then try to get a good advantage out of it. I mean, you should give credit to these two players.
There you go, and you see that leaning move of the game, the nice post spin by Capri Alston right there. But in this game, it is, if anything's going to happen, I do believe it will be Mr. John Wong that has done so far for them, as well as perhaps Chan Yu Tong creating a little bit of something on the offensive end.
Right now, Aseel has offense right here. They are making basket possession after possession. Just the thing, they got to stop Elang from scoring. If Elang keeps scoring, then the lead is going to be just the same. It's not going to go anywhere.
Exactly, good point right there. So the lead's still at 11. So it's not just the offense trying to lob it on Capri Alston. Alston was like,
I think he wants to dunk on Capri. That's what I think.
And Capri Alston, the dribble and the shot. John Wong pushing opponents out of the way. Wants to try to get back the ball. Sharwin will hand it off to Tia Jong Sin. 3-pointer way left off the rim. So final 2 minutes in play right here as you see the graphic come out on screen in just a little bit here. Elang Pacific, barring a disaster here, will take home their first win of the season. Tia Jong Sin finds Chi Sing. John Wong knocking down that 3-pointer. Start of the comeback, boys. 79-71. This is how it started against Pegasus Sports as well. So defense name of the game for KL Aseel. Now they gotta prevent Elang Pacific from scoring any points, and that is gonna be hard when the ball is in the hands of Capri Alston. He goes for that post spin, that trusty post spin.
That was a really good, smart, patient offense right there. We got like 8 points a while ago and tried to gain the lead again. That was really something.
Yep, and Chan Yu Tong with the 3 there. Sharwin not even going for the offensive rebound, and Coach Iki Lip seems like he's resigned to this defeat here as the team lags behind by about 10 points right now. Elang Pacific 81.
That's his second foul.
Kuala Lumpur Aseel 71.
Ball for Aseel. Shot clock at 14 seconds.
I think Coach Kilip right here is just saving his players for the second round because I think he just doesn't want injury right here or exhaust any players right here. I mean, anyone who wins this game is not gonna make any changes for the standing table, right? So I think that's what he thinks right now.
Yes, and maybe a wise decision, maybe not. We will see what happens there. Sharwin Sivaragu's a mid-range jumper.
I told you can see shadow of a European big right here. I mean, if Sharwin right here can make some threes, can handle the ball a little bit, he might be a different big in the future.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna need a lot of work right there, man. He's still a pretty rare prospect, as a block there by Chan Yu Tong on Aven Pratama, as the KL Aseel will get the ball into the front court and dribble it out. 83-73 will be your final score of the game. Any last words for this game here, Coach Adrian?
Elang Pacific right here show a really good attitude right here playing the game, even though it's not going to change the standings on the standing table. But good job, Elang.
Won by your Elang Pacific Caesar.
And you know, a player of the game performance from Capri Austin, 25 points, as well as a solid double-double there as well, with a double-digit rebounds. And 3 steals to go along with that performance as he lets down his hair, finally lets down his hair after a grueling season here at the Sports Click Filbasket International Championship. Our sideline reporter Mika Madrid will be up in a little bit, going to end of game interview with player of the game Capri Austin, as we do give a shout out here to Shakira, Capri Austin's better half. Knows you're watching there. So KL Aseel following the 3 wins in the league so far, losing this one 73 to 83 to Elang Pacific. Elang Pacific, the Indonesian team, getting their first win of the season, but it will be a little too late, as they will not enter the postseason here. Coach Adrian and I will send it to Mika Madrid for the post-game interview here.
And now we have Capri Alston as our player of the game. Capri, congratulations to you and to the rest of the team. Now you remained unfazed and you maintained your resiliency throughout the game. What inspired you to finally claim the victory?
We lost 3 in a row. This was our last regular season game for this tournament, so we wanted to at least get a win here, or at least progress than what we did before, be better, limit our turnovers, play better defense, transition defense. We struggled a lot with that, and as we talked about it in practice, we got better today.
And it was mission accomplished for you guys. Now, you guys snapped the winning streak out of KL Aseel, and we all know that they have been on the winning streak for the longest time. So what does this signify to you guys?
That's huge. That's a huge win for us. They're a good team, good club. Have great players on their team from all positions. They're a home team too, so that's a huge win for us. Especially us being a team from Indonesia, then coming and getting a win here is great. It's huge, a big confidence booster.
Thank you so much, and again, congratulations. Thank you. So that was Capri of Elang Pacific Caesar.
Thank you very much, Mika, for that post-game interview from a player of the game, Capri Austin. Not seen him with his hair down so far yet in the tournament, but finally right there after getting Elang Pacific their first win of the Sports Click Filbasket International Championship here. As we take a look at the full game statistic, 83-73, the final score of the game. Tell us what you see from the stats, Coach.
I mean, Elang is doing a really good job on their threes today. I mean, they are 1/3. 33% outside the perimeter. That's one thing good. Second thing is their second chance point. I mean, Elang right here scored 22 to 3 compared to Aseel right here. It means that
wow.
rebound on a Elang side on the second chance. They are making most of the time. Means they miss a shot, the bigs is gonna collect and then put that in. That is one of the biggest factor. And yeah, those are the dirty jobs that most player doesn't want to do, but they're doing it. That's why they claim the win today.
Yes, and you know, a big part of that going to player of the game, Capri Austin, with a total stat line of 25 points, 16 rebounds and 4 steals, doing it on both ends of the court right there. But this will be the end of the game for this game right here, and there will be the final game of the regular season coming up in a bit, just under 20 minutes. It will still be me, Ming, and Coach Adrian here at the commentators table, but it will be Janine Sakau who will be our courtside commentator on that one. As you enjoy these final highlights, let me bid you a good night, and thank you for tuning in to the Sports Click Filbasket International Championship Malaysia 2022, held right here at MABA Stadium, Kuala Lumpur. Have a good night, and we'll see you in a bit.
Knee high, pushing with it.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!